Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm with my buddy John, and we're here to review
In Search of Darkness, a horror documentary about the 80s horror movies.
Yeah.
I found it on Kickstarter. It came up, and you could donate money and back it. Like, for me, I got like a copy. I got an advance copy to watch on Vimeo on the 30th of October to let us download it. Then I'll be getting a Blu-ray, I think a T-shirt, maybe some poster art. I forget everything on there, but we pause it in the credits so you can see when you thank all the backers.
Yeah, John's name's right there, John Walkowitz.
He spelled it correctly.
I know. That's cool. Yeah, oh, look at that. Dan Heaton. I mean, this is really cool. We paused it. Well, I mean, there was a lot of, like, backers right there, but that's John's name right in the credits. Special thank yous. Yeah, it's like, because when we were looking for, on Vimeo about, oh, man. Alright, hold on.
What, you okay?
Yeah, I was just sitting down. I just sat down. I just sat down.
Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of like a walk through memory lane. To me, the biggest flaw of it is it's almost 4.5 hours. And not because it's long, because it's not long enough.
Oh, I know. It's so much.
Yeah, there's so many things. It's like they put up poster art of movies, and we'll be like, well, what's that movie about? What's this? You know,
and they never talk about that.
Yeah, we like to have heard stuff about some, but maybe they had no one to talk about it, too. Yeah. They mostly stuck with the big name ones, which, all right, I understand you talk a little bit about the big franchises, but instead of, like, talking about multiple ones, could have just done, like, a group. Well, they're doing them by year, so I understand.
Yeah.
But I would like to have seen some of the other ones that they didn't talk about, like you and I never heard.
Yeah, Blood Lake.
Yeah, there's like one that they did mention that neither one of us had heard of or saw.
Yeah.
Well, of course we...
Well, I mean, that was that Full Moon High, which came out with the weird stuff like Wolfen, which is really good. They didn't mention Wolfen. They should have mentioned that. American Wolf in London and, you know, Howling. They mentioned Full Moon High.
Could have mentioned, but, you know, I know there's only so much time.
Yeah.
I don't think it meant, they even meant it to be that long.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, so... In Search of Darkness, a journey to 80s horror.
80s horror.
Creator VC Studios Incorporated.
Yeah, because I first heard about this through Good Bad Flicks, and I get the guy through Good Bad Flicks commenting some too. I mean, but the movie that it was cool. They had Larry Cohen.
Oh,
wait.
Can you film that? Can you see
What's
it?
That?
Here, give me.
Oh, okay.
Jason can't see. He's too old. Yeah. He needs glasses. What it says is, no Cenobites were harmed in the making of this film.
Awesome.
Yeah, one of the people he interviewed was Doug Bradley, of course, who played Pinhead.
Yeah,
which I got to meet through the Erie Horror Fest. He moved from England to Pittsburgh, PA.
Well, the big problem with that is that, I mean, this won't let me focus. I don't know why.
Right.
I focused it once. I mean, there's nothing thing about. I don't know what's up with that either.
Right.
I mean, but it was cool. They mentioned. They had Larry Cohen done some interview who sadly passed away not too long ago.
Yeah, but he must have got him early on because this is, I think, been a couple years in the making, if I remember correctly.
Well, I found out about this through Good Bad Flicks, and they mentioned they had a trailer for that and stuff. I said, I want to see this movie, and John said he backed it, though.
Yeah.
And they had the movie that we haven't heard of when there was Full Moon High that Larry Cohen directed, and I want to see it. I definitely want to see it.
Well, there's a lot that, you know, I never heard of that I saw on the list. And then
I mean,
we're looking at creds, too. Like Jason said, we'll probably do this at some point. It'd be good to pause where the show creds for the poster art.
All the posters, some we never heard of before.
We never heard of, we can write down. So, like I said, on the 30th, they're going to allow us backers to download a copy of the movie.
Like Blood Lake was one that I'd never heard of, and then
right now it's just like released streaming on Vimeo for us. And I think everybody can rent it. I don't know how much it costs to rent. Now there's a couple more coming out that I missed backing, but I'll have to wait till it's public. There's one In Search of Tomorrow about 80s sci-fi, and In Search of the Last Action Hero 80s action movies. So. You know, but this is really good documentary. You know, interviewed like Cassandra Peterson, best known as Elvira, the lead singer of
Slipknot, Corey Taylor. I was surprised he was on there.
And like him and Elvira are going to have their own specialty version, so there's going to be collector's edition. So Corey Taylor will have the Corey Taylor, so I guess that's going to feature more interviews. There'll be the Elvira edition. They'll have more of her interviews. I know it was a Dead Meat podcast or something like that, or YouTube. They're going to be releasing a version, so it's going to have more of their interviews. So I don't know how many specialty ones, but us backers don't get the specialty ones because that's being sold by those people. Like Sandra Peterson will be selling her own editions. So, but that's okay. I'll be happy with this because they did a decent job of covering stuff. But again, we would have liked a little bit of more to stuff we've never heard of. Of course, again, this was 4 hours and 23 minutes.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was really cool. I mean, it was cool seeing Larry Cohen interviewed because I'd never seen him interviewed before. I mean, they mentioned a couple lesser movies like Lester's a bad way, but lesser known ones like The Stuff. If you don't know Larry Cohen, or like Chopping Mall, Howling to Your Sister's Werewolf. That's the full title of that one. And like I said, Dolls and stuff like that. But most of the movies, and then they include a couple movies I don't consider horror films, like Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, or The Burbs. I would say that a horror film.
It's nice that some people got like Stuart Gordon and Barbara Crampton.
Yeah, Carolyn Monroe,
the Reanimator, and then like Marilyn Monroe. Boy, I forget some of these people's names. The lady from Night of the Creeps. Tom Atkins, not the one I work with, of course, but the actor from Pittsburgh. Let's see, who else do they have? Tom Woodruff Jr., special effects artist.
Bill Moseley. Oh, the one thing about Bill Moseley, they said he got, for the second one, that Toby Hooper directed.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 from in 85 that Ken released, and they were pissed off at Toby Hooper. They said, what kind of movie did you give us? We want a horror movie. You made a comedy.
Yeah.
But I loved it, though. And they mentioned that he got the role because he did a short film called Texas Chainsaw Manicures, which we got to look up on YouTube.
Yeah.
See if we got... And he was in that.
That's how Toby saw that and hired him for the movie after that.
I wonder if you saw George Romero saw Night of the Living Bread. He gave someone a spot for that. I don't know.
But yeah, they had a lot of...
Lori Cardille.
Stuff. Lori Cardille. Whose dad was Chili Billy Cardille.
Yep. That was cool.
Did he say he was the first horror host?
Yeah, well, they said first in Pittsburgh, but I mean, they might have had Zachary the Cool Ghoul as the first one. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know, because a lot of guys I never heard of. But, he's early ones, of course, she won a star in Day of the Dead.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Heather Langenkamp.
Who looked really different.
Yeah, she looked different. I haven't seen her in a while. Ken Sagos, is that how you say his name? From Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors.
I think so, and they had Keith David too.
Yep, from
They Live. I'm glad they talked about They Live too. Yeah.
He said Roddy Piper is a really nice guy.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm surprised he didn't try that. Well, I mean, there's so many different things. He could have tried that soda. They made a soda at Rockfist called All Out of Bubblegum Soda from that movie.
But yeah, it's good. It's a nice roll down memory lane. It's definitely worth it. Again, we spent the watch it straight through. Yeah,
we saw the whole thing. And then we kept talking. I kept talking.
Oh, yeah.
Want to join the conversation. Yeah, I know.
So, but that's okay. We don't care. We're not in a movie theater, so.
Yeah. We're bringing and having fun. I mean, I loved it. I give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, but like I said, they didn't include a lot of the obscure ones. Like they did when they did a segment about music and stuff like that. They acknowledged John Carpenter and stuff and scores and stuff. That was really good. You don't see many people doing that.
Is it Harry Manfredini?
Yeah.
I think I'm Facebook friends with who scored with some of the Friday 13th movies and other stuff. They interviewed him. They interviewed some other music composer I never heard of. I don't know if he's done horror movies, but at least he's they brought a couple of people with a music background to talk about the music. John Carpenter was interviewed. So it's kind of interesting. Our good old Uncle Louis Kaufman.
Yeah, they talk about Toxic Avenger and stuff.
Yeah. Which, again, that's the one. It's not necessarily a horror movie.
Well, like a superhero, but I mean...
It has horror elements.
Yeah.
Like a
gory superhero movie,
has horror elements.
Yeah, but I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, And it was R-rated. They have the cursing and and stuff like that.
You see nudity in this too.
Nudistry.
So if you're gonna have youngins watching it, just be warned. There's swearing and nudity.
I don't know what parents let their kids watch anymore because they had
but people might appreciate a heads up because
they mentioned Society though. John's never seen. That's a good one too.
Yeah, there's several I haven't seen.
Yeah.
But then you look at like all the ones that are listing, it's like, wow, there's a lot. Well, we play that horror trivia.
Yeah. Oh, some of those games are tough.
Because there's like a
They're
lot of stuff we haven't seen.
Oh yeah.
But it's when it comes out for public, like again, I think you can rent on Vimeo now, and that might only be till the end of the month. But when it comes out on Blu-ray, if you're really into horror movies, especially 80s horror movies, which when we grew up, it's definitely worth checking out.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love the whole thing.
Joe Bob Briggs, he's another.
Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah.
And the mail lady or whatever from his show, I think that's what her title was. I never watched any of Joe Bob Briggs, so an actress that plays a character on his show.
I mean, I never saw. They have so many different shows in so many different ways. I just get lost.
That goes back to what it was. He on the 90s.
80s and 90s. I remember seeing interviewed him in the 80s on different shows.
And now he's on Shudder. They brought him back for Shudder. But again, if you love horror movies, definitely check it out.
Oh, I love it too.
It's going to cost on Blu-ray, but again, if you're a horror movie fan, it's going to definitely be worth it.
Oh yeah.
And the guy that's making a Blu-ray, I saw an interview with him as a backer. I got to see certain things, and he said he's putting some Easter eggs in the menu too, so it's something to look forward to.
That's cool. I mean, I love the whole thing. I mean, like I said, I wish they had a thing where they were talking about the video rental stores. They mentioned just briefly their shot on video movie. They should have done a big segment about that because that was a big thing in the 80s. They mentioned The Ripper, that Tom's Video, which I remember seeing. But United had a couple movies like that, like Forever Evil, Blood Cult, which was okay, Video Violence, which was actually pretty disturbing. I wish they would have mentioned Boarding House. They had that on the poster art. They actually played in the theaters.
Well, like Jason brought up, it's like they talked about Charles Band's Empire, but not Wizard.
When they did the artwork on I think
the Wizard was the one that was more popular and actually became worth it because he would actually hire these Italian painters to paint what would become the cover of the cassette tapes.
Yeah.
He did a lot of that, so they were
for like lesser movies like Invisible Dead, Virgin Among the Living Dead, Zombie Lake.
It's kind of weird.
Always the Zombies.
Empire, but didn't mention that one.
Yeah, Wizard Home Video. They didn't mention.
But then again, I don't know, because these guys are from England. Maybe some of the stuff they didn't know about.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was surprised. Well, they had a good collection of people, and you can't get everyone. But I wonder if they ever, because he talked about Maniac, the original. I wonder if they ever tried to reach out to Elijah Wood who did the remake.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know how many people out there know he's a big horror movie fan. The Erie Horror Fest, we showed us one documentary, and I'm damned if I can remember the name of it. Sorry, folks that made it.
Was it American Nightmare?
Could have been American Nightmare or something like that. But interviewed Elijah, and he loves horror movies, so him and a friend formed a studio. They did that remake of Maniac. They did what's that almost zombie one? Cooties.
Cooties. Okay. I never saw Cooties.
That's the one with Rainn Wilson in it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one. And Haley Joel Osment is in it. Then I can't remember if those guys are also ones that backed Bullshit Artist.
Oh, Grease the Strangler.
Yeah.
Dank Panther's favorite movie.
Yeah. I can't remember. I think that might have been their company too, but they're huge into horror movies. So, but I don't know how many people know that. They probably look at him and say, they would suspect he's a horror movie fan, not realize he played a horror character in Sin City, and then doing a remake of Maniac, which was good. If you like the original, I think the remake was pretty good too.
Yeah.
But they did have a great cast of people. Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
He was a nice guy. Met him, like you said, and met him, Doug Bradley. They were cool. You know, I should have reached out to him, you know, and some of the stuff I support slips my memory. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I've got to find that because I should have reached out. Hey, if you need some of these people, I know them from the Erie Horror Fest. You want to interview a couple guys from Dawn of the Dead? I'm friends with them. Yeah. Or, you know, people like that I could have done. But, you know, again, I back this stuff and then I kind of forget about it. But, like, I got some other stuff. One's on Gary Gygax, one of the co-creators of Dungeons & Dragons. I backed one of his projects, and I kind of forget until they start getting closer to release, and they send you these emails. Oh, check this out. We got this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was surprised that when they were talking about the 80s, 83, the whole thing of the 3D movies, they mentioned Coming At You, the Italian Western, and they mentioned a couple other ones. They did not mention Metal Storm and Destruction of Jared Sin, and also Space Hunter Adventures in Forbidden Zone. They were both 3D also. Right. They mentioned Coming At You, which I never saw. That was the Italian Western. And then, of course, they mentioned Friday the 13th Part 3. They mentioned the soundtrack. They had a disco theme, which I always thought that was cool.
Right.
Jaws 3D.
But as you can see, this could have been easily a 10 hours. This could be a mini-series because there's so much you could cover. And that's just one decade of horror movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could have us do it, and then maybe about 20% us talking about horror movies, and 80% talking about other random stuff.
Yeah, but, you know, this could easily be like a Netflix series or Amazon.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Where,
they could do that.
We're going to do, like, a whole season on the 80s. Or go way back. Go to, like, the beginning of movies. Okay, we're going to talk about this era of horror movies and that. And just gone.
Oh, and Tom Atkins was very, very funny in it, too.
Oh, yeah.
What was the one about the black and white kid that wants to see black and white, and Joe Donnie said, fuck him?
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome.
He's talking about how stupid that he remade Psycho.
Oh, yeah.
He said there's no reason to have done that.
Oh, yeah,
it was a worthless movie. He says it was well done, but it was pointless. And he says the reason he remade it, people say, well, kids today aren't going to go see black and white movies. So he goes, well, fuck them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now I saw the trailer, a teaser trailer for the Psycho remake. It looked completely different. They had shown photos of Rob Zombie on there and stuff. I can't find it anywhere else, but that looked interesting. I thought they were going to do something different, but no, it was I found a frame-for-frame remake of that. I said, well, that sucks. He's got the original one that's much better.
Yeah.
Even though everyone did a good job. Vince Vaughn tried his best to be like, but you know, he can't really do with Anthony Perkins.
Right.
I wish he would talk about Edge of Sanity, the Jekyll and Hyde one, when he sniffed coke and he became Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Right.
That would be kind of cool if they talked about that.
You know, I don't think it was even meant to be 4 hours. I think
it was 4.5 hours.
I think it was going to just be a couple hours and just things snowball. Oh, geez, we got this person that got back to us and they're interested in being in our documentary. So it kind of, I think, blew up a little bit as they were able to get some of these celebrities and stuff to interview. And because I see some of these notifications. Oh, hey, check this out. We've got so and so now. Now we got this person. Yeah.
Because they would ask me, if I'd be guessing, saying, name an iconic one, I'd say Dr. Butcher MD. No one ever heard of that one, but I love that movie. But that's just
I know.
I'm weird.
That and Visiting Hours.
Yeah, Visiting Hours.
To see those two movies.
Well, I mean...
Finally did see Chopping Mall.
Oh, Chopping Mall's fantastic.
See that one anymore.
Yeah, they're going to remake that without the killer robots, which is stupid. They were going to call it Killbots, which didn't really work. But I mean, the poster art was Bo like a reptilian hand holding a thing of body parts. That never happened in the movie.
Well, again, to wrap things up, to definitely check out Search of Darkness.
Yep, that was awesome. Oh, so I guess that's it, everybody. So until next time, I give it 10 out of 10. It's really good if you like the movies and stuff. And until next time, please take care of my leadings for me and my buddy John. 19 minutes and 20 seconds.
So not quite 4 hours and 23 minutes.
Close enough. Yeah.